What's up guys, it's Timo Music here and I'm back with another video. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to be breaking down a few of my beats and I'm just going to show you how I've improved making beats and making instrumentals, making songs, just tips that I've learned along the way because you haven't seen me make like a beat like for a long time. So I want to just show you some of the things I did to help me improve. Let's get into it. Alright, so I got the first beat pulled up. I'm gonna show you just how it sounds. I'm gonna play the intro and the first hook for a second to see, like, to show you, like, how I improved. I'm gonna focus on the second beat, but I'm gonna show you a few tips that I did for this beat. Alright, so you might have noticed a few things, but I'm just gonna go over some of the tips I used. My first tip, I'm gonna only give two tips for this beat, but my first tip is to really focus on frequencies. I've focused a lot on the frequencies of all my melodies to make sure that they don't clash with each other. Let's move on to the next beat. I'm gonna play you a snippet of this second beat here. I like this beat slightly better because I've added a bit more to it, a bit more interesting. So here it is. Alright, so the second tip I have, I was gonna do this for the first one, but you could really see it in this beat particular as well, and that is layering snares and claps, layering drum sounds in general. I sometimes layer kicks and also basses, but for this beat I layer two snares and a clap. So if I put them all together, you can see some of them are in different spots, but they're mainly um going on the 2 and 4, but I've added extra notes for other ones, like the two snares. The second snare. And finally the clap, which is just on the 2 and 4. So all of those together make this. Alright, The next thing I want to go over is melodies. This chord progression here, it's like a basic R&B, classic R&B progression here, but I really want to just focus on like the chords, just experimenting, like it is so useful because you get to learn new types of chords if you experiment more. Like, what if I put these two notes together? Or how would it feel if I did a half step for the next chord? So I just want to play this melody here to show you what I'm really talking about. I'm going to select some notes, so I just want you to pay attention to those notes. This really is the melody. I'm just highlighting the melody. So yeah. So that's the chord progression for this. Another trick is just being flexible when you're experimenting. Don't get discouraged if an idea doesn't work. Just restart. And if it doesn't sound good, just try something new. It's all about being flexible when it comes to melodies, because melodies really drive the listener's attention, I feel like, more than the drums. So I feel like that's a very useful tip. Another thing that I like to do is layer. It gives the melody more fullness, and it also helps with arranging as well. So I added this like wah Rhodes layer. And I also added these plucked strings. And then all of it together is like this. Awesome. I just added this violin, like, top line over it. Very simple. Another thing, like, for arranging, another tip is, so I'm just gonna show you this the arrangement that I did for this song, because it's leading to another tip. So what I've got here is I've got a slowed down intro. These 9 bars are slowed. These 6 bars are slowed, so it sounds like this. And then it stops. And then it gets hyped up. And then we have a quick verse here. And that's that. And then we have the chorus, another verse, and then we get the chorus, and then the chorus repeated. And then the bridge gets interesting. I have a new, this is an 18 bar chord progression here. So that's that. And I've also slowed back the tempo to 88 instead of 110, which is right here. So this is what the bridge sounds like. And then it gets back into the chorus right there. So the tip that I have is changing the chord progression in your song. It keeps the listener interested. I recommend doing this specifically in a bridge or a second verse because it just makes the listener want to listen more to your track. And I always love when songs and instrumentals do that. They change up the chord progression, and it's very meaningful in a way. I kept the drums the same, changed the bass line obviously because of the different chords. But I just changed the chord progression, and I feel like that made this track better than it already was. Alright, so that's the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And I'll see you guys all next time. Hopefully I'll be able to post more videos. I'm on spring break right now, so I'm able to upload maybe a video on Thursday and then the following Saturday as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. See ya.